neck to red, my neck's too red. They said my neck's too red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck's too red.
Hey y'all, my son brought something to my attention. This is somebody that we listened to a while back, and I really hadn't kept up with him, but Tyler had. And then when I listened to the song, somebody else is kind of really making a way right now, is in this song. So this is Ima Ride High by Young Gunner featuring Broadnecks. And yeah, I said Broadnecks, John Broadnecks. So we're going to get up in it as soon as he gets through doing whatever the hell he's doing over there and now operates the remote. So we're going to roll up in it. I'm going to do my best on this.
I told him just to do what church did and correct us on whatever we get wrong.
Go with it. Try again. Mama's over there looking at me like this. And I'm going to give y'all a reason why she's over there.
We've been trying
Looking
to
at me like this.
decipher two parts of this
Because
song.
I get the because we didn't listen to it, because when I was like, damn, that's Broadneck, so I want, yeah, let's do this. But she's looking like she done heard this damn first part of this song so much she's sick of it. But
Because there's two lyrics in this first
No.
part that we can't really decipher. So
no, that's a one bar there, and then we understand, and then we miss another one. So
the rest
Young
of the song,
Gunner, I need to damn know what the hell you say at this beginning.
the rest of the song is understandable.
Yeah, I mean, let's go.
I've been on my grind, been on the hustle, bitch on my ride, and now we got muscle, haters right by.
Okay. I've been on my grind, I've been on the hustle. I don't know.
I don't know, but then now we got muscle. That's what
I don't know if it's how I got muscle.
I think it's a muscle.
Mom thinks it's nutty,
Mom's
says
thinking
muscles, and the
muzzle.
next one is
I'm
nut.
thinking bitching is my ride. I don't know. I'm lost on that part, but I understand I've been on my grind, I've been on the hustle. But the next two sentences there, next two bars I can't get. All right, did you back it up just a little?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Gunner, I texted you saying that just to let us know when this is posted.
Let's go.
So,
Let's go.
I've been on my grind, been on the hustle, bitch on my ride, and now we got muscle, haters right by and they feathers get ruffled, ladies like by tell them put on that muzzle.
Haters ride by, the feathers get ruffled. I have no idea the next two lines.
You know that it's something. In
Something
there,
about
and then he puts them on the muscle.
haters ride by,
Their
their
feathers
feathers
get
get ruffled. Something.
I think he said now
we had to
they're
put
trying to
it-
bite. Now we put on a muzzle.
They're trying to
it's
bite,
got
so we
something
put
to
on
do
the
with
muzzle.
haters.
Okay. All right, but let's go.
These trucks like who's like they gliding on nice, when the real time rock gotta pay that price, better put in the work if you want that life.
Exactly. Yeah, I understood that. Yeah, you got to put in the work if you want that life. I mean, hell, they got broadnecks. go on this one. So,
I was about to say.
and I like it the way Broderick said. I mean, he's come out, and that's almost like this is when he was down bringing his ass back out.
Mm-hmm. And then.
But we ain't got to that yet.
With what you were just talking about too, like, I mean, you gotta think about it. He lives up in Athens. He's got a nice property.
No.
I mean, he worked for everything.
You got to be on your grind. I mean, but anyway, keep going. If you want something, you got to work for it. It ain't gonna be handed to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ain't nothing out here getting handed to you. Better boss son, got a man to movement. Told my pops that I plan to do it. Ever since running high, you already improved it. So low pack, yeah, I had to choose it. My talent got used, so I had to move it. Took my name, said it's time to boost it.
Took my name, now it's time to boost it.
And not just that, he told his dad that he was going to do it, and he's been doing it since Riding High. And if you think about it, Riding High was what, the first song he was on with Georgia Boys?
That was, I don't know if that's the first song he was on, but I think that's the first one that I really like recognized him.
Well, I mean, he said it himself since
Yeah.
Riding High, and so I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm thinking that was the first one that he was on.
Yeah, and then that did Chilling in the Backwoods, he was on it. And then I like his other one, Mud Grips on Everything. But alright, let's go.
And now I'm riding high on millions of views on YouTube. Got me feeling fly on millions of goons on my tunes. Don't make them have to ride on you. In the back of the booth, and the same dudes, we stay up in the sky on you.
Back in the booth.
What I'm thinking he's saying there is the fact that, alright, y'all down here, we up here.
I'm thinking he was saying that now, okay, well, I had to get back in the booth. I got to do something to boost my name back up there. I got to get back out there. I got to do something.
Well, not just that. You got to think about it. He was talking about the haters in the beginning. That's why I said I think he's talking about, all right, y'all down here, we up here. We ain't worried about what y'all down here say.
All right. For some reason, I want to say, we jack 'em up and then we riding high. We jack 'em up and then I mean, with him saying I'm going to lift it up. All right, let's go. Anyway. That Louisiana pawpaw.
That would be dope.
So camouflage Bentley.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that motherfucker would cost. I mean, damn Bentley's gonna be. I mean, you'd have to damn do a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and
I
damn.
don't know,
I mean, the
Ben-
Bentley's already gonna be. Ooh.
I don't know. Ben was just looking at one that was a 2019 for 65 grand.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, you're gonna spend 100. Shit, ain't no telling 100 grand on it. But yeah, you heard what he said. He's coming out, and down he's writing his stuff. He's down putting it out, but he's putting it out exactly how he lives it. No Louisiana pawpaw. All right, go for it.
To be kidding, nah, I ain't bullshitting. I've been out here hacking a donkey hole since I was itty bitty. Take a trip out to the booth so you can see just how we kick it. You can't ban the gun, man. Feature book it, man. Bitch, we ain't tripping.
It's funny that he said that I've been acting a donkey since I was. So obviously, Broadneck was a hellion.
Well, I mean,
We all can be a hellion.
he said he's been
Yeah,
damn doing it. He said he's been doing it since he was little. So I mean, hell, I mean, you gotta think back. You gotta think like this when I'm probably, I don't know, I'm older than Broadneck. A little bit older than Broadneck. So,
He's 44.
and some of the music that you picked up from the two of us, that we listened to when we were younger. So if we were listening to that type of music when we were younger, you know Rodney's was listening to it. And I got her, I don't know about I don't know what, if it happened at mom's school or not. She went to Central High School, but I went to Southwest High School, and I can remember people standing around in groups, and I can remember hearing them rapping. So, I mean, it was prevalent when I was in high school. It didn't happen around your school?
No. There's a group of people, they come in to bust that shit up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, our fucking school was too fucking big. They could, I mean, but I mean, if I can remember it, I know that damn Broadneck's has probably been, and if he got into it like that, see, I didn't get into it. I listened, but I didn't get into it to where I wanted to try to do it.
Or Gunner. I mean, Gunner could probably take him. I mean, understand that too. I mean, with him being a little country ass kid. I mean.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of country kids that were listening. We were listening to.
I know. I was talking about what you were talking
Back then,
about.
it was called hip hop. It wasn't really called rap.
It's still called hip hop. They just celebrated 50 years of hip hop last year.
Okay, well, hell, I'm 52, so they say it started when I was 2. So, all right, well, let's get back to it. Broadneck. Talking about lifting the truck up. Now, if y'all don't know, I mean, if you don't know who D Thrash and Bottleneck and that was all it was in that one, wasn't it? Dez singing that one? No, Dez wasn't.
In the other one where
Dez wasn't even in that one. Dez wasn't even in the video in that one.
No, Dez.
He come later.
Yeah.
Who was in it? Michael Dyke was in that video, believe it or not.
Dez was when they were all on the.
I'm just trying to think of who the artists were in there, but the only ones that sang was Bottleneck, Young Gunner, and D Thrash in that one, wasn't it? But anyway, there was a song by the Georgia Boys, and all of them was wrapped up together, and there was a song called Riding High. Y'all go check that one out. I mean, it's older, but we're gonna jack them up, and then we're riding high. I understand where he's coming from with this one. Because he said since riding high, and that was the name of that one, riding high. But you know, we jack them up and then we riding high. But I'm getting a different feel from what he's saying now. Because then it was, I mean, especially because you got a video. We ain't got a video with this. We just got lyrics. But in riding high, we're going to jack them up and then we ride. It was jacking up the trucks and then you was riding high. But in this one, I feel like he keeps saying, I'm going to lift it to the sky. Now I'm riding high. I'm thinking he's now saying he's trying to push his stuff up.
Yeah.
He's going to lift it up. He ain't talking about lifting the truck now.
Remember, he's not a part of Georgia Boys.
I understand that. Yeah, we done talked
and I'm
about
not
it.
going to put his business out there. Even he's put it out there for y'all to see. So if y'all follow him on TikTok or Instagram, he has the reason why he left.
But that's not here nor there. He was with the Georgia Boys. He's not with the Georgia Boys no more. So what? So be it. But what I'm saying is damn, I'm getting a different. It was a different feel with that song. They were all young, and that song was old as hell. I was talking about a truck. This one, I'm thinking he's talking about trying to lift him up, lift his music career up. He got the damn Louisiana pawpaw on it with him. So
He got older and got wiser.
got
That's what I
older,
was
got
about to say.
wiser.
Learned the lesson.
We're gonna do this different.
That's what I was about to say. You got to think about it. They were one age here. He's this age now.
Right. Let's go.
Mentality is different.
Let's go with it. Well, now that's Gunner. If you watch this, my son tried to contact you to get the lyrics. I really want to know what you say at the beginning of this. Damn.
Yeah, and the two.
I really
parts.
want the lyrics. I really do. And them two parts is what fucked me up. We
The
done
rest
come
of the
up.
song is understandable.
We done come up with some muscle. We done come up with some bitches
Yeah.
riding in the truck. We done come up with some muzzles on some
You
damn.
done talked about having love for them.
And then something
Your
about.
dad done came up with
I gave some love for him. I was like, well, hell, he's saying it. There's bitches riding by, now you got love for him. I don't know. But give me the damn lyrics. And I know this ain't my typical reaction, but y'all, really and truly, Young Gunner, I mean, he's talented, and
And if you want to know more,
I really haven't followed him much. Tyler does.
If you want to know more about him, you can always go check out Night Moves 2.0 with Wesley Green and stuff like that, like the stuff that he's been putting out recently.
You said Night Moves. You made me think you should
So
say
y'all
something
really
about
got
Michael Knight.
TNT dad real.
Yeah, I'm stumped. I don't know what to say. I don't know how. I mean, I like the beat, and what I can understand of it, I like it. But I want to understand
There's
it all.
just 2 sentences.
No, there's a lot more than 2 sentences. I want the
understand
lyrics.
The rest of it.
I want the lyrics. But y'all go check out Young Gunner.
And Gunner, since this is posted before Saturday, happy early birthday, buddy.
But anyway, and Broadneck's too. He's in here. Broadneck's just dropped a whole album, so y'all go check that out. Till next time, which I'm fixing to do another video after this one. Y'all keep it real.
Neck to red, my neck's too red. They said my neck's too red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red.